Taurus, 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 Taurus. Baby, it's all in your head. It is all in your head. I know. It seems like life is happening to you right now. I know it seems like there's a lot going on. I know. It may feel like, oh, I don't know if everything's going to work out, but I promise you it is. I promise you it is. See, the full moon is transiting your 12th house right now. Your 12th house is dealing with your subconscious fears, your inner workings, your spirituality, your dreams. And so while you're sitting here thinking that you won't have the means to be able to make it out or make it out on top or that everything's going to be okay, I'm here to tell you that that is all simply an illusion. That is all simply an illusion. And that you are going to make it over to the other side. But first, you got to do a couple of things. I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you my brain is racing for clarity. My heart is racing for clarity. What's going on, y'all? It is Santana, okay? Or Aubrey when I'm doing these spiritual readings. And yeah, this is for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And this is going to be a bit of a doozy. I'm not even going to hold y'all. This is going to be a bit of a doozy, especially for my Taurus risings out there, because we do, as I mentioned, we do have a full moon that is activating your 12th house this week. Okay, there is a full moon that is going to be happening in the sign of Aries, and Aries right now is in your 12th house. Okay, I'm more so specifically speaking to Taurus risings, but this can affect Taurus' spirit, right? And because the moon is in the 12th house of the subconscious, shining a light on your self-limiting beliefs and perceptions, that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, and so as a Taurus, you value stability and security, making it likely that you're playing it safe, so you don't necessarily rock the boat. Harness the energy of a full moon in Aries and take action in the areas where you may be holding yourself back. You guys need to have faith in your abilities instead of selling yourself short, okay? Now, the general overall message that we have is imagine. Let's go ahead and get into that. So with this general message of imagine, this is turning imagination into manifestation. This is creative thought. This is visualization. This is the power of aligning imagery and feelings. This is creativity, but this is also illusions. See, life is all about duality, and there's a good side and then there's a quote unquote bad side, but really it's all about perspective. And so while manifestation can be a great, beautiful thing, yes, let's write down those goals. Yes, let's, hope and pray that we get to that career, to that job field, doing what it is that we're supposed to be doing. Yes, let's hope and pray that, that person comes back and they love us. And that's all great. But people don't often speak about the power of the tongue and the other side of manifestation, okay? Because again, nothing in life is truly good or bad. It's all about duality. It's all about perspective. But at the same time, as you're wishing and hoping and praying and trying to manifest all of these good things, you can also manifest the bad, okay? And that is what's happening right now, is that instead of changing your perspective, because that's really all it is. It's about changing your perspective at the end of this. Instead of looking at the glass as half empty, let's look at it as half full. And right now, you guys are in a space where you're looking at it as half empty. There may have been situations that have happened that have completely destroyed you. And now you're left feeling like, I don't know, but woe is me. And how am I going to get through? And I'm here to tell you, again, the full moon is playing tricks on you. And it's time to let go of those toxic patterns of thinking that the world is out to get you. Okay? Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. So if you can dream it, you can most definitely create it. But again, let me say that one more time. If you can dream it, you can create it. But again, that can be the good or the bad. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Because this is a time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life that you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating, and allow that power of creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. Because when you imagine, what you imagine will become your belief. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, almost as if by magic. So y'all want to make sure that you are not manifesting anything bad and that you are truly focused on the good, right? Because the situation that we have right now is movements, choices, and decisions. Like there are decisions that need to be made. Okay. There are places that you need to go, people that you need to meet, things that you need to do. Okay. But this is about you being in the best place where you can do that, right? This is a time of movement. So there could be some significant changes and choices that could be coming up for you, because with a lot of hard work, a lot of great effort, determination, that brings you the ability to be able to juggle all of the demands that are in front of you. So whether it's money, whether it's, business concerns, business decisions, projects, it's important that you learn how to stay flexible. Okay. And that you're able to bend to whatever situation is in front of you. And the more time that you take to make these vital decisions that's happening right now and these choices that are coming up for you, the longer it will be before you can move toward your goals in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts or coincidences. This is all part of a positive and a larger scheme. So you got to notice that all the connections that are happening right now, like everything is connected. Everything. Okay. And this is to be able to get you to a place to where you're able to move forward in a positive way. So there could be some inner trauma that's coming up right now. There really could be. And it's just like, okay, how is my inner trauma affecting where I'm at now? Like, how is it affecting my goals? How is it affecting, my perseverance, right? My perseverance. That's the perfect way to explain it. How is what I've been through affecting my perseverance and my ability to be able to move forward, right? Like, am I overly optimistic? Do I go into situations expecting that everything is just going to be grand, that every person I meet is going to be my best friend, every guy that I meet is going to be my boyfriend, like every relationship in life that I have is just going to be perfect? Like, am I living in a fantasy? Am I living like I'm at fucking Disney World right now? Like, that is what's coming up right now. And that's what you need to be assessing. Like, how did I get to where I'm at now? What is it that I've done to get here? Like, what investments have I made to get here? And has it paid off in the ways that I want it to be, right? Because the challenge of the situation that we're having is the ability to move forward in a positive way. You're having trouble manifesting right now. And don't get me wrong, Taurus, it can be because maybe you've made some bad investments, right? Maybe in the past you felt like, well, damn, I thought that person was my friend. Damn, I thought that relationship was going to last. Damn, I thought that job was going to be, my dream job, but it just did not work. And again, life happens for you, not to you. You know what I mean? And sometimes it is the right people. Okay, it is the right best friend. It is the right relationship. It is the right job. But for that time, everything has a reason and a season. Okay, and so as you're taking this time to sit back and think about who you are and where you've come from and why everything is triggering you, that is when you kind of start to like realize, okay, no, I'm just in the flow of life. This is the ebb and flow of life, and the universe is doing its job. And what was meant for me at that time was meant for me at that time. And now things are changing. Simply that, right? Because again, as a Taurus, you are a fixed sign, right? So fixed signs like to hold on to shit. And listen, I'm a Taurus sun, Taurus moon, so I definitely get it. And it's like, as much as we want to hold on to shit, baby, we can't do that. Especially not this week, especially not with Venus and Uranus squaring off and coming in to change some shit up in relationships and just different dynamics. Like we can't do that. We can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. And you have to go with the ebb and flow of life. And I know it may be hard, but bitch, oh well, it's life. It's life, right? And so where you're being guided right now is these temptations that you have, right? Because you might be tempted in a certain area of life, right? Do you feel like you have to stand up and be a superhero, right? Like, is it more coming from a place of like what is really causing this trauma? Like, what are you feeling like you're tempted to do? Like, do you feel like, okay, these things come in and I feel like I'm supposed to have it all together. I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like, my life's in shambles, but I'm not supposed to let that show to other people, and like I gotta have it together because my shit's not together. How can I have it together for other people? Like, where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? Right? Because I feel like you might be tempted to not only solve your problems, but everybody else's problems. And it's like, I feel like right now you kind of just need to focus on you. You kind of just need to focus on you. This is a moment where you want to like step into like recluse and like you want to like stay inside or like, you know, just to like take time for you. Like, don't be tempted to help everybody else and their mama out with their shit. Be selfish right now. Be selfish. Be selfish. Because in order to be a great leader, you have to first be good to you. You know, when you are on an airplane, they literally tell you, like, baby, take care of your mask before you take care of your child's. Because if your shit ain't on, then how in the hell you going to help somebody else? You know what I mean? Every episode of Drag Race, RuPaul literally says, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell you going to love somebody else? Same concept. Same concept. Don't be trying to have it put together and all looking right and all of that for the world when your inner shit ain't together. And so the focus needs to be on this deception and envy, right? Because there's something that you're lying to yourself about. And again, I feel like it's really more so the illusion of what's really, really going on, right? Again, it's about perspective. You may see it as my life is turned upside down, and spirit and the universe might be looking at it like, if they only knew how close to abundance they are. Whatever is being let go, let it go. Simply let it go. Let it go. It's for the better improvement of your health. And speaking of health, it's almost like, well, damn, I got to stop eating meat. And it's like, well, baby, little do you know, by you becoming pescatarian, you just gained 20 more years of life. You know, sure, other people are able to eat steak and beef and all of this red meat and whatever until the day that they die and they live to their 90s or whatever. But for you, maybe your life is just set up a little bit different. You got a different special type of diet. And because you have to give up this one little thing right now, it literally adds like 20, 30 more years of life, you know, to your, you know, like, it's like that. It's like that. It's like focus on opening up your heart and receiving what the universe is trying to teach you. This is about you having more love for yourself. This is about you having more compassion for yourself. This is about you reconnecting to spirituality, reconnecting to intuition, and trusting yourself and trusting the universe, right? And so in the situation and the outcome, what we have is a new way of life. A new way of life. Okay, whatever you lost, whatever you gained, this is it coming back tenfold. This is, you know, seeds being planted, or seeds sprouting rather. Like, just imagine like a sunny new day after like a hurricane. Like a hurricane is rain for 20 days and 20 nights, and then boom, out of nowhere, you know, it's sunny. Or like, think of it like almost like the first day of spring. Like, that's the feeling, right? After like a long, dreary ass winter, it's like, boom, the first day of spring. And then you start feeling like, okay, I'm out of my depression. I'm out of seasonal depression. I'm able to create. I'm able to go out there. I'm able to learn. I'm able to fight. I'm able to take action. I'm able to just be bold, honest, and just, you know what I mean? And that's really all it's about. And the overall energy really is just truth. It's like when you come to that inner truth of you, you start to look at life a little bit differently. And I promise you, it's literally as simple as life does not happen to you, but it happens for you. So how is life happening for you? Because I guarantee you, once you come to the truth of that, your life will become that much more awesome. All right, so I love each and every one of y'all. Definitely make sure that you go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a personal reading. While they are 50% off, I have extended it up until the end of September, so basically October 1st. So definitely make sure that you go. The information is on screen and in the description box below. Go book you a personal alignment session reading so we can get into all your tea, okay? Who you are, where you come from, where you going, you know, your career, love life, all of that. Go book a personal reading, thealigningsouls.com. And I love each and every one of y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one. Tell me what you want to be. Tell me what you want to see.